Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. This is kind of the weird setup I have at the moment because I'm switching computers and I have to film things in a weird way at the moment. Today I'm showing you kind of the thrift finds I have found majority this year. I don't have every single item, but this is most of it basically. A lot of them I got with the intention of DIYing into something else or using for a project or something of the sort. And I'm super excited to bring this to you. I know I literally just released a video that's like, let's do a no-buy check-in, and I said I did some thrifting. Yeah, this is basically an accumulation of things I've purchased throughout the year. Really nothing beyond that. And some of this is just straight up garbage I pulled off the street. In case you didn't know, I have a bit of an obsession with garbage. We talk about it a lot in our What's Happening podcast between Spencer and I, and it's an obsession, and so some of this is from that as well. We're just going to start with our thrift pieces. Also, if there is anything that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to DIY into this, and you're super interested in seeing that, please comment below, be like, oh, please do this project, or whatever. I hope to probably film most of them, but if there's something you're super interested in or interested in hearing about the process, please comment down below. The majority of my thrift finds for this year generally are clothing. I generally shop clothing or home decor or something like that. These are from Goodwill, Salvation Army. That might be it. I don't think I ended up at a local shop this time because it's obviously been kind of hard to get to those. So it's basically between those two areas. And yeah, so these are all just kind of all over the place. I definitely picked up a few other bits, but we'll just start here. I picked up this, I believe it's a tablecloth, table runner sort of situation. It is this really pretty, it almost looks, the details on it were definitely hand sewn with a larger embroidery thread or something of the sort. They almost look like they're yarn hand sewed into it, and I thought this was really pretty, and my plan was to either use it for a weaving piece or some kind of weird accessory or something of the sort, or kind of just a wall decoration. I just thought it was so pretty. This isn't even a big find. I was just really excited about it. I live in sports bras, these just kind of spandexy, whatever, they're not really for sport, but they're more for casual leisure. I'm obsessed. I wear them all the time. That's basically my day-to-day outfit, and I found this at a Salvation Army for $1.50, maybe $2. I don't even care about pink as a brand, but it's super comfy. I wore it camping almost daily, and like I said, I really just like to wear this as my shirt basically. It's just really comfy, especially if it's really hot, and I feel good. I feel pulled in, and I don't think I'm going anywhere, but it's not tight or anything. This dress I purchased, I believe this is a Culver Creek dress. Culver Creek. Is that a location? That definitely is a place somewhere. Coldwater Creek. And this is kind of a weird dress, but honestly what I want to do is try and turn it into a jumpsuit, because I feel when you see this, it looks kind of uniform-esque, but I think it felt like it should have been a jumpsuit, not a dress. I feel wronged, and I felt wronged when I picked it up and realized it was a dress. So it literally just has the collar, it's short sleeved, and then it has a cinched in waist, which hopefully you can see. Cinched in waist, has pockets, and then it's just a straight skirt. Does that not feel I don't know, the top part makes me feel it should be a freaking jumpsuit, but this just feels wrong as a dress, and I couldn't let it live on. I couldn't do it. This next piece is a very kind of older looking jean jacket, but it's definitely new. It's literally from Liz Wear. It looks like a break off an athletic brand, but it has shoulder pads. It feels like it's trying to do a callback jean jacket. Shoulder pads very square, it's not cropped, it's not really detailed. It has big lapels. Like, they're definitely calling after a lot of different inspirations in this jacket, even though I swear this brand looks athletic. Am I crazy? It looks athletic. But it's just a plain, like, structured jacket that I thought would be really fun to either completely DIY, like rip up and do whatever I want with it, or paint something on it, do something funky, add fringe. It feels like it needs something. It's a great mix of 70s with, like, weird inspiration. The lapels really throw me off, but I want to do something really funky to it. It's trying to be a blazer, but also not. Like, it is a jean jacket blazer. That's what it is. Last is this really, really pretty dress. They had like a surplus of these, so it clearly was like a wholesale store or something kind of wasn't able to sell them and just dropped them off. But it's this really pretty pattern of like kind of could be dried flowers. It's very autumnal feeling. It's super pretty. It almost gives me like kind of like witchy vibes in a sense. It's very fitted up top and then just has this beautiful long flowing skirt. Like I said, they actually had a surplus of these, so I was managed to kind of pick and choose what I wanted, but it's just so pretty and I literally just want to take every fall time picture in this with my like long black nails, and that's the life I want to live. Is that fair? Is that okay? Is anyone gonna get upset? I don't care. From thrifting, I also always look for, I'm wearing shorts I got from thrifting, but first, I always look for fabrics when I go thrifting, whether for DIY projects or like basically upcycling clothes or just straight up looking for material for whatever I might need in the future. And this bad boy over here, this big weaving piece I did, was made completely out of thrifted shirts and scarves, and I don't think there's a tablecloth in there. I think I purchased a tablecloth and didn't put it in there. From afar, I think it looks okay. But as soon as you start seeing details, I really don't like parts of it. There is a bit of yarn in there. That's probably the only like purchased thing. Other than that, everything else is secondhand. And I know you can't see it at the moment. I'll put a close-up in, but it's hanging off a branch that I literally got outside from the back of my apartment and carried in here and kind of sanded everything off and stained it. And basically almost everything except the yarn is completely secondhand or just kind of found or whatever. That's also why I go thrifting, to look for pieces for things like that. Also, I very much look for canvas pieces, which I know if you follow me on Instagram, I kind of showed a bit of like a thrift haul I'd done from Goodwill, and you saw this giant canvas that I'd purchased. Is because I love to repaint canvases because it's so much more cost effective than like painting than going out and buying a canvas. Obviously you don't have a ton of choice over, it's generally a print, not really a woven canvas, which I know is not really ideal, but I personally don't mind it, and I like the idea again of repurposing, especially when it's like some of the things are just like whatever. So I recently repainted over that large canvas. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll like show the clip, but the painting came out, I might be the most proud of that painting out of anything I've ever done ever. This I pulled out of the trash, and almost everything else you're about to see I pulled out of the trash, but I do look for these things when I'm at thrift stores. All right, these next 3 items are technically trash items, I will say. I already showed you my random jar that I pulled out, but there. The next one is a clothing item that technically I can't say trash, but I found it digging through a closet at my parents' house, and my dad said it was like a utility jumpsuit he has had for maybe like 20 years or so that he didn't even know he had. So I'm calling it trash because that's essentially what it would have been. I did take photos with this on my Instagram, again if you follow me, and honestly I love utilitarian jumpsuits. I don't know why. It's just so fun for taking pictures, and it's just this big navy blue. There's a couple stains on it here and there from who knows what, honestly. My dad couldn't even tell me. He has no clue. It's been so long since he's worn this, and yeah, I kind of want to attempt partially taking it in. I don't think it'll ever really fit me, and I'm okay with an oversized fit, but I think I want to attempt to somewhat take it in, just to make it like when I walk around in this, I have to like lift up the legs because I'm stumbling over things, and like I'm constantly pulling at things because it's so big on me. I might try to kind of take it in without like completely taking this apart. This looks like foam insulation. Honestly, I thought it'd be really cute to do like a paint splatter photo in this. I don't know, I might try taking it in first, and then we'll see what happens, but I'm really excited about this. The next two pieces I grabbed off the streets were canvases. This one is a pretty long, definitely meant to be hung like, I'm assuming this way. I guess you could go, I'd go light at the top, but I guess you could go up and down or side, but it's very obviously thin and rectangular. Also, I have sanitized and cleaned everything in case anyone's like freaked out that I'm like touching everything. This, I don't know where the hell people were storing it. There was like dirt buildup in the back, and I'm like, that doesn't really happen unless like something's wrong in your apartment or you're storing it in a really grody place, but whatever. I cleaned everything out. The back still kind of like stained from dirt, but I washed everything the best that I could, and I'm probably gonna go back in and like, there's like parts, like it looks like at one point something else might have been like stapled on this, or they did such a bad job of taking the packaging off when they purchased it that it ripped parts of this. So I might go in and kind of cut some away. Like this whole corner is like fraying. It's kind of hard to see. It's just, I've never seen a canvas in like this much like of a state. So I might go in and like clean stuff, cut stuff off, re-staple areas. I'm not sure. It's gonna get repainted, so I just want to clean up the back because it looks like there was a whole nother thing on here at some point. I don't know. And this bad boy, I was pretty excited when I saw this on the street. It's pretty heavy. It's definitely not real wood. It's meant to look like real wood. The sticker was still on it. They bought it at Marshall's. Whoever purchased this, it's pretty hefty. It's pretty good weight for being a like wall decoration, but it's definitely not real wood, like I said. This, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm just gonna repaint it. I don't know if I'm gonna put something completely new on this. I kind of dig how it looks, but also it doesn't match a single thing in this apartment, and it's not really my vibe, but I like it. Like I could just maybe like find someone who would want it. It's a really good size. Like it's literally like as tall as me sitting. So I don't know, it was just still in pretty good condition. I'm excited about that. Also, I think the tag on it they still have the Marshalls tag on it, and I think it was like $16.99 and it was marked like red, which I think for Marshalls is like the last marking point. I think that's how that, I don't know, the color coding for Marshalls or whatever. So now the thing I'm most excited about, I hinted at this in my no buy check-in that I just made the purchase from a second-hand art store. Now, if that isn't the most exciting thing ever, who are you? I'm going to link the shop down below. It is called Make and Mend, and you can also follow them on Instagram and whatnot. I love them so much. I've been following them for a while. They are local up here in Boston area, but on top of that, I just love the idea of secondhand art supplies. You cannot beat the prices. You literally cannot beat the prices. Also, it's just, you know, when you always are just kind of looking for something little, and like they just have it. They have like, it's so fun just to peruse their site. They like just updated the site, have so many things online, and they like run sales occasionally, which you don't even need because, like I said, can't beat the price. It's everything from like books to tools to paint to yarn to literally everything. Let's just hop right into it. I got a lot of yarn, and again, motivated by this thing. So I went for blues, grays, blues. Obviously, they're generally organized by either color or like quality or brand. I mean, I got, I think, this plus maybe a few more rolls or skeins, or rolls called skeins, I think, of yarn for $10. So much yarn. So much yarn. Guys, there's literally more. Okay, that's all the yarn. I'm so excited. Tons of neutral colors, a gray, tan, kind of a yellow, white, and then just white of different fabrics, materials, and like woven styles and twists, and got some tighter, dropping things, tighter, like more natural feeling, rough. I'm really bad at describing yarn. The amount of yarn in front of me right now, and I spent $35 on all of the yarn I just pulled out of that box, which is a lot, but it's not. If you tried to buy all of this in store, you would be way over $35. I can say that for a fact. I got this, a canvas fabric. It was just classified as a gray zigzag. It's really thick, which makes me really happy. It literally is like straight canvas. This I got to reupholster my chair. My chair is from my childhood bedroom. I've had it since I was like, I don't know, 10 or something, and the leather has completely ripped off and it's just shedding everywhere. So right now I have a blanket like wrapped around it and clipped, and then that was getting annoying, and so I've been on the hunt for something to reupholster it with. That I could try to do as a DIY if you're interested. Alright, next is this quilted woven fabric, which I did think it would be a little more yellow. White. I thought it'd be more white compared to how yellow it is, but honestly, I'll totally make it work. I was just kind of picturing some weird outfit accessories with this, or if not, kind of just using it as like fabric if I need to repair something, or I don't know, I'm feeling something weird with this. Or it would be really fun to kind of make a piece and embroider, or kind of use in a paint, like some kind of multimedia piece. This is basically why I got this. This was 2 yards for $8. Very excited. Okay, I did get a tiny embroidery hoop for $1.50. This is a 4-inch little one. This is literally like something someone bought and then was like, didn't ever use. I purchased 2 watercolor palettes. They're both like kind of touched up. I don't think anything dramatic. I really wanted something like this that I can travel with, make a mess of. These were like $2. Yeah, literally $2 for 2 of these. They're nothing specific. Honestly, they're probably like kids paints, but just something more easy for travel and kind of like goofing around with and playing with. They're still like pretty much full of paint. I then purchased, they had literally still packaged, never opened, 2 little canvases, which I hope to do some paint with me's for October. So I wanted some clean ones so that hopefully it was a better frame of reference if anyone was painting along with me over me just repainting over old stuff. So got these. They were $4. Literally, again, someone bought these and never opened them. Next thing I bought were these, I'm trying to look for the right words. Oh my god, where is it? Oh, linoleum blocks for block printing. And these, this was more of a gamble for me. These were $12, but there's 12 in here, so you're paying 1 a block. And I really want to get into block printing. I have most of the tools because one day I told myself I was going to do it, and I went to Hobby Lobby and bought all the tools for it. So I literally have them in a bag hanging in my closet waiting for me to do them. And I just really liked that these were mini because the other ones I have are like bigger ones for like rolling out big sheets. So I really wanted to like play around with blocks before I get into anything crazy and get to play with smaller versions before I just make a big one or something stupid. What is this? Oh my god, I forgot I bought this. And the last thing I got were sheets of matte paper that are meant for like scrapping, collaging or scrapbooking or something of the sort. I don't know, they look like they're pretty much printed or they cut up a map. It doesn't really feel like matte paper, but I don't know where this is. Lots of forest. Some are copies, it looks like. Some are different places. I really just wanted it. These were literally $2 or $3. I just wanted this for background in journaling or any kind of multimedia piece or anything like that. Honestly, cannot recommend it enough. Like if I was up here or I knew this existed while I was in college, I'd be looking on the site like all the time because I had to buy like a whole new set of Prismacolors. I had to buy tools and stuff, and like they have like French curve sets on here. Like they have like almost everything you could need. Obviously it's like a first come first serve. They only have what's been donated to them, but they have so much and they're constantly working on updating it. And it's amazing. Like I should have made them a whole video on themselves, but that was my super long-winded what I thrifted in the year of 2020 so far video. If there's anything specific you'd really like to see, please let me know. I know this was all over the place. I kind of filmed a process video to me painting that large canvas I talked about, and I might be uploading that soon. I could do like that and maybe like another one, so it's not just like, because it's not fully in depth, it was just kind of like bits of the process along the way. So I could kind of do 2 paintings in a video if you're interested, or could kind of just do like some kind of talking over it. I don't know yet. I just filmed it and wanted to like see if I'd make anything out of it. Yeah, I have lots of hopes and dreams for DIYs. Hopefully I actually just get my butt moving and do some of it. But obviously anything that you guys want to see, I will happily prioritize if I have no ideas. So please, like, do feel free to reach out and I will make probably anything you ask. I believe that is it. I really, really, really thank you if you made it through this whole video. I'm really sorry it's ages long, but I clearly just love me some secondhand stuff. So thank you so much. I will link Make and Mend shop down below. Please check them out. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.